Welcome to my periscope on the boat trip from Oxford to Abingdon. Just turning the volume up. Unfortunately, I've forgotten my earphones. Hello. I did get here really early, so I wouldn't forget anything, and then I forgot my earphones, so I hope you're able to hear me alright. I don't want to talk too loud because there's other people on the boat trip, so if you can hear me, that'd be really good. Hello. So this is, even though I've lived in Oxford for 16 years, this is the first time I've ever taken a... Oh great, thank you for that, Christina. Even though I've lived in Oxford for since 2000, this is the first time I've ever taken this. This is the steamer's boat trip to Abingdon, going through a couple of locks. Oh, maybe I can show you. Do you remember I was telling you about the Mad Hatter's house on this side? Oh, whoa, you just went under a tree. So hopefully I'll be able to get a better look at the Mad Hatter's house over there. I'm just going up to it now. So Grand Point's house. Don't drop the phone, yeah. I'm holding it really tight. So we just left there, which is Sultan's Boat Yard, and there's Folly Bridge. Thank you for the hearts. So catfish tuna. So we're just about to go past the. Thank you for inviting followers, and thank you for the hearts for fish tuna. So this is the house which the Fuser the Mad Hatter, the real Mad Hatter lived in. It's just behind this white bridge. You can see it.
I'm not very good at it.
And it's behind the white bridge, and it's got tunnels that go right underneath it. And that apparently is where the real Mad Hatter lived. Hello. So we're just looking at the real Mad Hatter's house. Zoom back out again. This is, the real Mad Hatter who lived in that house, and this is Christ Church Avenue here, which was planted by the Dean of, who ran, I haven't got any of my notes with me today, so I'm doing this all from memory. Christ Church, he planted those trees, but Lewis Carroll went to Christ Church University, and that's where Alice was a real little girl, and the Mad Hatter was a real person and lived in that house I just shown you. And Alice used to walk around this field here, this Christ Church meadow there. There should be some cows. We went there the other day. Hello. It's lovely weather here today. It's not too warm, which is nice. I think it might rain. Thank you for the hearts. So the boat's turning around at the moment, and then we're going to be heading, and I'm at the very front of the boat, so it's really exciting. See, the very front. So it's Christ Church Meadow. Originally along here would have been lots of coloured barges, which the old rowers, this is in Lewis Carroll's day, would have been tied up, and they would have used them as changing rooms. So it must be a hard boat to turn around this. I've got my cycle with me. I'm going to be cycling back home again. So we're off down the river. Hurrah! Adventure, jolly adventure. Oh, did you go to the factory? I talked to people who've worked there and said it's very hot to work in it. Maybe the visitor bit cooler. So we're just going to go past all the college boathouses, which will be on our left. So this is Christ Church Meadow. I should get a nice view of Christ Church in the distance. And you can see it's quite in the distance. Some meadow. Walk all the way around there. Took a tour of it. Ah, there you go. And Alice Liddell, the real Alice from Alice in Wonderland, actually planted a tree along here to commemorate a royal wedding. And she played croquet at Christ Church with the prince and the princess back in the day. King Edward, he came later. So we're just coming up to the college boat nice to have a bit of the boat in. Then you feel like you're sitting on the boat with me. So if I put it this way, you feel like you're sitting on the boat with me. A bit, perhaps. So, oh, I don't know, it looks better that way. All the barges. They're filming us, we're filming them, they're filming us. It's perfect here, it's a really nice light breeze. And that's the college boat houses, and all of the colleges have rowing teams. See if I can recognise any of the press as we go past. So, I don't recognise any of the press. They don't seem to have their names on them, they just seem to have their crest coats of arms. So getting out of the way, we're getting through quite quickly now. Oh, there's that's Lincoln College, that one, because I recognise the mitre on the crest. I went to Lincoln College. Anyway, I did go and periscope that. See, they're all different sizes. They've all got their coats of arms on. Some of them are red brick. It's very quiet at the moment because all the students have gone home. And there's another boathouse, and it's a big boathouse on this side. This years ago, this used to be wooden and very low tech, but then it burned down, and they built this hyper sort of expensive, classy, super duper one. So we just went past the Oxford boathouses, and here used to be the old city dump on this side. This is I used to live on the other side of that, live on the other side of the dump, on the road. So sometimes if you go past, thank you Flatfish Tuna for the heart, sending that to you. Sometimes as I walk with the dogs on there, look down rabbit holes in it, you see bits of old Victorian glass bottles, so it's like perfect travelling down the river today. Hope you're enjoying this. So, there, you see. I'm going to drop my phone in the water. Going past another boathouse in a minute. Hello. Oh, welcome Laurie. This is the first time I've taken this boat trip. I've lived in Oxford since year 2000. It's the first time I've taken this boat trip. It's not expensive really. Hi Laurie, hi, thank you for the heart and the prayer signs. So this is just perfect weather for me because it's slightly cold, and thank you for inviting followers, Laurie, thank you for the hearts. Laurie, have you met Flatfish Tuna? He's a London scoper, he's actually on here at the moment. He's the Red Hearts. Hello people. We haven't. Flatfish Tuna, meet Laurie. Laurie's coming to England next year to visit, and I'm sure she wants to come to London. Because London's awesome. So we're just coming up to another boathouse here on this side. It's my big finger. There you go. Hi Laurie. There's two Tonys that scope in London. There's another Tony as well. So that's nice. It's not. I like it when everybody's friends with each other. So I used to walk my dogs on this bit here when I lived behind here. And this is an old Victorian dump, but it's now a nature reserve, and it's all grown over in green. And wow, 2 million! Wow, 2 million hearts. Wow, that's awesome. Well done. I haven't got that many, and I've been doing this for over a year. But then your scopes are really awesome. Any more fairies appearing on that one? That was amazing when that fairy appeared on your periscope. Hello Hustle Man 1914. Hello SA 200. Haha, someone. Same one. Oh wow. Yes, Teeny Dog. That's it, Tony Dog, man from London as well. Yeah, I went to see him, he was really kind, he took me around London, and he came here to Oxford, and I took him around Oxford. I'm hoping he'll come again. So, we see the changing of the guards, which is really nice. Always love a man in uniform. So I'm going to lean over, but I don't want to drop my phone. So we're coming up now to the rowing club. I used to belong to a rowing club called City Rowing Club. I rowed for a bit. Wasn't very, obviously not competitively, but my son did it for a bit. It's not a bank holiday today. Well, it is in Scotland, funny enough. It's a bank holiday in Scotland, but I'm unemployed at the moment. So I'm using I'm meant to be starting a business, but I keep putting it off. I'm meant to be starting a web design business, but I keep getting distracted by things. And I thought I'd take a nice day and go down the river. I've never been on this river trip. The staff are so friendly. So there's a rowing club here. That's one anybody can join as well. I've forgotten what that was called. That's a scout hut. And then we're coming up to the bridge. And then I used to belong to the rowing club on the other side, which is City Rowing Club. This is Falcon Rowing Club here. So they all have these patterns. They keep their patterns on their oars, so you can tell. You can't swim. No jumping if you did. Oh yeah, you must be able to swim. Swimming's awesome. I used to live by the sea in Wales, so all my children can swim. Thank you very much, Laurie and Tony, for all the hearts. So, next to the bridge, Isis Bridge, and I'll show you there's an amazing pub here as well. We're going to be going through some locks as well. We're going through Iffy Lock, and I have been through locks before. I don't want to drop my phone. So this is City Rowing Club. I won't put it down to the water again. Lots of laughs. So all the barges are on here. They've got such pretty names like Carpem. Hello USA. Carpem, and that one's called Pirate Princess. What about that? That's like, because my last book, Octopus Pirate, that's a really cool name. Look at that little tug. It's really pretty. Hello Prince Monaco. Oh, Flatfish Tuna, did I lose you? Happy Henry now. Hello, Happy Henry. Welcome to the Salters boat trip. No fat fingers, oh good. I have fat fingers too. My fingers aren't made for my phone, so... Let's see, the name of that boat, Vivian Ann. That reminds me, because yesterday I went to a college and there was a very famous author called Vivian Britton, and she wrote an awesome book about her experiences in the First World War. It was made into a film, brilliant film. I've forgotten the name of the film now, but if you watch my scope from yesterday, I say it on there a couple of times. Something about innocence. I can't remember now. Innocence of Youth. Anyway, it's a good film. It was only out last year and it took 6 years to make, which is quite unusual. That boat's cool. I see that boat quite often outside my flat, that one. Let's get a local one with the white bird on. Hello New Zealand, welcome. Hello J.R. Big. This boat's called Great Escape, The Great Escape. That's an awesome film as well, The Great Escape. Looks like they're doing some work here. We're coming up to Italy Lock now. This is where the rowers turn round. Where we started off at the head of the river, they turn around there, the rowers, they row in eights, and then they turn around here as well outside this pub. This pub's really, really busy in the summer. Really nice real ales. This boat's getting in. There's a The boats stay on the right side of the river if they come downstream, the way we're going, and the left side of the river if they're going upstream. So that stops the mayhem. There aren't any rowers out today. So that pub sometimes has, it's a huge pub, isn't it? Sometimes it has live music and things, so it's really interesting. So we're going for a lock. Oh, how exciting. Are you there still? People? Are you there still? I lost you. Can you tap the screen if you're there so I know someone's there still and I haven't lost you? Ah, thank you. Thank you, Flavius Junior. I always think, sometimes I give up because I think people have gone, and I think I'm sure I'm just talking to myself for a long period of time. I must look a complete loony. So we're coming up to the lock, which is the exciting part, and I don't want to miss that. It's a really pretty bridge here. Oh, you're working. Hello, hello. I brought my tea with me in a thermos flask, so I'm going to have a cup of tea in a bit. See. Oh, shh. You are funny. Hilarious. So we're going to go through this lock, but it looks like there's some boats in it. So do you want to know how locks work, or do you want me to explain it? You must know, perhaps. It'd be lovely to be a lock keeper and just live in the little houses. Hello, we're just about to go through the lock. We're on the Abingdon Oxford City to Abingdon boat ride, and this is Iffley Lock. There's a really lovely old church that way as well, with really old, with unusual carvings and really unusual. Oh, explain. Okay. Love it. Okay, so what happens is the lock has two gates either side on the water, and it's so that you can, it's basically to stop flooding they were put in years ago. So the water is higher at this side than it is at the other side. So what happens is this boat at the moment is going out, so the water's lowering down and the gate's opening. I don't know if you can see, I was going to see. Let's see. The gate's opening, I don't know if you can see that. And then that boat will carry on through. We're going down. So when that boat's gone through, the water will fill up again to this height, the height we're at now, and then we'll go through this gate. The duck. The ducks are gorgeous. They're really and then we'll go down. The water will be let out, and we'll go down to that level, and then that gate will open, and we'll go through. So the whole process probably takes about 10 minutes. In the summer, there's usually huge queues. Oh, they sort of, there's like a, I think they're electric these days, but years ago, some of the smaller locks, you have to have like a special lock handle, because my daughter used to have a narrow boat, and I used to help her. She never let me drive it, but I used to help her do the locks, and just jump out and wind the keys. Thank you very much for sharing that, Mol Bruno 69. Were you born in 69? And thank you for the heart and the picture. Oh yes, a big handle, that's right, big handle. You sort of wind it like it's an old clock, and then it opens slowly. It's quite easy to do because it's all like clockwork and mechanism. But this one here, the bigger locks are electric. So that boat's just going through, and the gate's closing ahead. If I zoom in, you can just see. The lock's closing ahead, and the boat's disappearing. Hello, hello. We're just waiting to go for a lock. Well, right, yes. There is a lock keeper, and they have a lovely house and a lovely garden, and there's lots of volunteer lock keepers as well. but they operate out of hours as well. So the lock keeper, when the lock keeper's not here, the boat people can operate it themselves. So, and the manual ones that you have to wind, you have to do those yourself. There's no lock keeper there. Hello, JC Joseph something 158. There's some cute doggies over there. Cute doggies. Cute doggies. Oh, waiting. Exciting, yeah. So I think this is actually a steamship, but I can't actually see any steam. So it says Salter Steamers, but nice view, yeah. But hardly anybody on here. When do we go in? Well, we're just waiting. The lock keeper, any minute now, any second now. The lock keeper's over there under that umbrella. Can you see? That is the lock keeper. So he's letting people pass because obviously people can't go across when the lock's closed. So just waiting, so any second now. Hello Professor James. Hello Laker 500. So we're just waiting to go through the lock. We're moving forward slowly. So those gates will open, yeah. The water's level now. Here comes the lock keeper. He's gives the thumbs up. And the gates are opening. We've got a front seat for this. Sorry, I only understand English. Bit early for gates. No, it's not. It's about 9:30 here. Hello, Stephen. Thank you for all your shares, Stephen, on Twitter. I really don't understand what that is. Wow. Oh, there we go. In we go. Look at the beautiful lock keeper house. Oh, you're in England. Oh, there you go. Good morning. Ooh, 4:04 there. Good grief. That is early. So. They always have funny things in the lock keepers. The one by me, we're in Derbyshire. It is a very big lock. It's a really big lock. It's also on the other side. So it's got a little house in lavender. It smells lovely. This is a pleasant part of England as well. Derbyshire is lovely too, admittedly. So these people can walk across now. They might stop and film us. Did I lose you, Marlborough 69? The lavender smells amazing. I wish you could smell this. There's the other Tony there. Hello, Tonys. So we're just waiting to go through this lock. Hello, Sin Chaplin. Hello Joey, welcome to Oxford, as Flatfish says, Tony says. Advertising for a local shop. Thank you for inviting followers. You want to see me? I'm pretty boring, but you can see me if you want to. Hello, NYC camera. Hello. Let's get back to watching the lock. Hello. So the water's filling up. I know you can see that. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Joey. Water's filling up, and when it gets to the... Oh no, sorry, the water's going down. Yeah, nice house. A lot of people. Hello, Australia. There, it's opening now. Level. Hello, Cardiff, Wales. I used to live in Cardiganshire for 14 years by the sea. All my one of my children was born in Wales, but they all went to Welsh schools. Yeah, it is quite fast, isn't it? Oh wow, you live on a boat in the estuary. How lovely. Cold in the winter. So we're off again. We're going through another lock at Sandford, which is a little bit down there. Oh, I'm glad you have heating. Do you have a wood fire? Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Really beautiful. Oh dear.
Muito pesada mesmo.
Mas o tio consegue jogar.
Não, o tio acho que não consegue. Pode ser, né? Tio, olha ali passando
Like,
em cima.
there's a narrowboat coming up ahead.
Aonde?
Ó, lá vem outro barco.
So I've got to cycle all the way home. I've only bought a one-way ticket. So I'm going to get there. No, it isn't that early. It started off at 9:15 a.m. here in England. It's not that early. It's probably earlier where you are. You can see the boat going on the other side because the boat's going on the right up the water and on the left coming back. So it's a pretty barge. It's moving quite fast. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Oh, there you go. Probably about that time here in England. That means the boat's been going about half an hour. Hello, keep losing you, don't they? Whisperer. I don't know how far. Opposite to the road, yeah, it is. Very strange. Like American traffic. Hi, Puerto Rico. It's like that boat's sunk there, look. Completely sunk. Sad. You like your sheep here in Wales? Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know that joke. I remember that when I used to live there. That is so picturesque. By the way, if anybody wants to take a picture, you push the top button and the on-off button at the same time, and then you can take a picture. No, I'm not driving. Look, I'm in the man's driving. I'm sitting back and enjoying, and my feet. And I've got my tea. I've got a flask of tea. So that's quite a busy road there. You can walk or cycle all the way along the river, all the way to London from Oxford. No wildebeest. There might be a few cows and very few sheep. I don't see many sheep. It is very beautiful, isn't it? That's right. I'm going to go as far as Sandford Lock, and then I'm going to end get through Sandford Lock, and then I'm going to end the scope and have a cup of tea. So we're going under the bridge. Can you hear the birds? I just want to shout echo when we're under a bridge. So beautiful. If you come to Oxford, I would recommend this. Oh, enjoy the tea. Oh, thunderstorms. I reckon it's so peaceful, yeah. Apart from me talking all the way. Well, the Oxford River is part of the Thames. When it flows through Oxford, they change its name to the Isis River, and then it changes back its name back to the river when it gets past. You love Henley. Henley is very pretty. So, oh right, this cost me £13.60 for one way, or I think it's £20 something for both ways. But they let me bring my bike when I'm cycling back. Yeah, no, the Isis River. I think that's it was called that mostly in the Victorian times. There's people walking along. I hope you're enjoying this river trip. Like I say, I've never been on it myself. I wanted to make it a surprise, so I'm so glad that lots of you are awake, because I know, like Laurie, it's no, you're allowed to call it that still now. No, there's other people on board. I'm just, because I'm talking, everybody's sitting away from me. No, I do get seasick if I go on the sea. The last time I went on the sea, they had to drive the ambulance on to the boat to take me off because it was so rough and I was so ill. But this is completely flat. So we're coming up to Sanford Lock in a minute. There's a pigeon just going across there, that was so sweet. And I've had many a picnic along here. No, I don't really want to bother people on this. I don't mind interviewing people in museums and things, but I don't want to, you know, they've all paid their money and they just want to sit and look at the river, and got to respect that. I'm already annoying talking to them, talking loud. Hello turkey, hello turkey. Welcome to Oxford River. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Thank you everybody. Yesterday, it is really peaceful. They rebuilt that bridge because that was crumbling at one point. Yesterday I had over 1,000 people on my scope, and I've never had that before. I was really pleased. I thought that was Scotland, the land of the free and the home and the brave. Yes, respect their privacy, that's right. I don't know what FF means. So this is the River Thames, but they call it the River Isis when it flows up to Sanford Lock. And I had many a picnic here with my children when they were growing up, on that bit of flat there. What was that for? Oh yeah, yesterday I did a scope of Lincoln College, the first time I've been to that college, and 1,000 people tuned in live to that scope. 1,000 people, I couldn't believe it. So I was really grateful. It encouraged me to do something really special. That's why I came here. Yeah, we do seem to be going faster. All these boats along here. Is that an art college? No art college here. There is an art college in Oxford City called Ruskin School of Art, by the famous artist Ruskin, John Ruskin. I hope there isn't any sea serpents. Oh, power lines, yeah. Well, eventually I expect they'll bury them all. That you scoped yesterday, I mean. Oh yes, it was it's Lincoln College. It was one of the colleges I scoped yesterday. If you look on my Periscope TV channel, you'll see. Well, thank you, Joey. Thank you for tuning in. You have a great day too. Thank you for the hearts, people. Just the people walking. Like I say, you can cycle or walk all the way, all along here to London. I did, if you're that fit. You could cycle it in a day, but walking would take a lot longer. It's really pretty here. It's perfect. It's so cool. It's been so hot here. It's so hot last night. You can't have the windows open because it's too dangerous to walk. I'm not sure. It's about 70 miles, so of days, I would think. Bye, Joey.
I think it's warmer up there. Yeah, I think it's cold. I was just saying it's colder because you get the
And last night it was so warm, and I live in a ground floor flat, so you can't have the windows open, you've got no air conditioning, and me and Mandy were both sort of lying on top of the covers, melting. But so this is a real treat to be having a cool breeze and cool water. Hello Lionhead, LLC. Oh, there's a little baby. Hello little babies. So I've got my bike behind me because I'm going to be cycling back. Yeah, you're allowed to bring your dog on here. I did think about bringing Mandy, but I think it would be, it's not near my home, so it'd be too far for her to walk. Just left work at 2 AM. Oh! Lincoln College, thank you. Rubbish that I can't even remember what I did yesterday. That's old age for you, isn't it? Can't even remember what I did yesterday. This must be the widest part of the river. And we're sort of turning now. That's the engines are making that noise because we're sort of turning. The river's snaking round. No alligators. This is Oxford in England. It would be kind of fun if there was some alligators. People trekking through the fields over there. Looking forward to having my cup of tea in a minute. There's a really nice pub at Sanford. Does quite reasonable meals. Yeah, they do live in tropical waters. Too cold for them here. We've got crayfish and lots of fish, and you often see anglers come in and fishing on the waters. You have to get a licence for that. It's like a beautiful place there. Oh yes, it was Somerville yesterday, thank you. It was Lincoln the day before, wasn't it? Thank you, Tony. Oh dear. It's not working, that's the thing. I lose track of the days. It's 1st of August today. Really. Oh, crayfish, yeah, you can catch them quite easily. They have like little cages and they put chicken and bacon in them, and then they pull them up. A bit like lobster pots, small lobster pots. It was really funny one day because no birds. There are birds. It's very bad. We're picking up speed again now. Years ago, when Mandy's a little bit overweight, as those of you who have seen her will know, and so she's on low-fat dog food, and so if she ever sees any food, like she'll run up, like people put out bread for the birds, she'll run over and eat it. And there was some crayfishermen, and they had a packet of bacon, and they left raw bacon, and they left it on the side, and Mandy swallowed the whole packet of bacon in one go. I had to explain she's on a diet. So.
And you got
There's not many people on here. There's my bike over there. It's actually quite a nice view going backwards as well. Yeah, poor Mandy, I know. And another time she ate an Indian man's sandwich. He was sat by the river holding his sandwich, and she ran past him and ate his sandwich. Just took it. It's because she's on this low-fat dog food, but she's still overweight. Yeah, Ray. I know.
That's why I waited for the light.
Yeah, Laurie's here.
Oh my.
Yes, he was very surprised. I don't think he spoke any English because I apologised to him a lot and explained, but he he didn't reply, so it was quite pretty this way actually. So we're coming up for Stamford Lock. Just smile, yeah. Well, I did feel really bad. I felt guilty because obviously, I mean, that was that Mum's lunch, and she just ate it in one go. Sometimes she tries to pretend she's a duck, so I wonder if this is like the old barges that used to be used as changing rooms. I don't know what this building is here. I'm missing her terribly though at the moment. I wish I'd been able to bring her. I may come another time and when my daughter comes to visit, with my daughter and Mandy. So this is the River Thames. We're still in the Isis part of the river. The other side of the Stamford Lock, it changes to the River Thames again. Yeah, birds saying hello. I forgot my microphone and my headphones, so I hope you can hear me okay. No, it's downhill on the way back. So it's not too bad a ride. There's a rowing boat ahead. Nice noise, let's go. Very peaceful. Oh, I'd have to get a return if I went with Mandy. There's no way she could get back. I can smell bacon. Someone's cooking their breakfast on these boats. It's a nice smell of bacon. I don't eat bacon, but it does smell nice. Fishing, yeah, people fish all along here. I can see this boat outside. That went past my flat this morning, that boat. Yeah, lovely ride on. Oh, the road, it was cycle to Abingdon, it's uphill, so it's a bit harder to cycle there. It's better to cycle back.
Yeah, I thought you'd bring clothes in the back.
So, coming up to Stamford Lock. It's a historic old lock, and we'll go through that. And then when we get on the other side, I'm going to stop periscoping and have a cup of tea from my flask and a sandwich. These two boats are together. I've never been to Cambridge, so I can't compare it. One day I'll go. There is coach trips between Oxford and Cambridge. People tell me it's a lot like Oxford. Hello, Hawaii. Welcome to boat trip. Yeah, I'm sure they have a lovely river there. Hello. More bridges there. Oh, so we're just about to go through Stamford Lock. No, they didn't hit the paddlers, it's fine. They're just waiting to go through the lock as well. They're probably waiting for, they look like they're learning or something. When Mandy was younger, I used to cycle all the way to here, all this way, and she used to run along by my bike the whole way. But she's old now. But there's a lovely pub there. We used to go to that pub and have a pint of beer. Pint of warm beer. So we're just queuing up to go through the lock behind us. Rather nice yacht. It's a big boat to steer through here.
She goes now all the way back. So no, we're in Stamford.
Lovely roses. I wish you could smell the roses. Hello Turkey, you're in a lock in Oxford. Lock keepers running along. When we get out the other side, it's not the end of the river, it's just the end of me periscoping. It is beautiful, beautiful. It's a really beautiful pub there. So this is definitely the best time to come on the trip, because Monday morning there's hardly anybody on it, so we're just coming up to the edge of the rock. No, thank you for coming along, thank you for joining everybody, and thank you all for sharing and the hearts, and well done to Laurie for getting all your loads and loads of hearts that you got. It's incredible. All tune into Laurie's Scopes as well, everybody who's tuned into this. It's Boom What with lots of A's. She does amazing angel cards and readings and things like that. Well, no, she can do angel readings. Forgotten that. But anyway, she's in touch with the angels, and since I've been talking to her on Periscope, I started to talk to my angels and my guides now, and my life has improved tremendously. So thank you very much, Laurie, for that. You've really helped me. So all follow her. That's Boom What with lots of A's. So hello. We're just about to go through this lock. We're at Sanford-on-Thames. She's got off. It is a fun ride. It's been an amazingly fun ride. There's a lock keeper there.
Sorry, madam.
Yeah, I've never been before, but it's been awesome. I'd say come again. Maybe bring your dog. He's tying up the boat. Wow. This is a big boat.
How you doing, James? All right?
It's been really exciting, I have to say.
The old boy yesterday, set a record with the latest he's ever been all the way back.
Hello, Cody. 13123. Is that 13 or 31? I've just been learning about numerology. That's interesting. Did you choose those numbers for a reason?
I'm all good to go.
Blow against the grain. So we're just about to go through the lock. Lockkeeper is there. It's an electric lock, this one. It's a big one. And with the water rushing. Hi, against the grain. This is our first win as well in Sanford-on-Thames, and the water's going down. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, there's a sweet little dog over there. Look at that, so cute. There's two dogs on the boat and they're barking at their dog. So I may bring Mandy when my daughter comes, and she can help me with her. Yeah, cute. I know, so cute. Going down quite a lot now. I think it should be nearly open. So it's a perfect day today. Looks like a fisherman there with all his stuff. I've seen them catch perch and beam fish, for those of you who are fishermen. Really deep now. So twisted angel. We're just in about to go for a lock.
Wow.
Yeah, the weather is cloudy. It's quite nice though because it was just so hot last night. It's just really nice to be a bit colder. Oh, well, what happens is to stop flooding years ago they put locks in, and so to navigate through the locks they have two gates either side, and the river behind us is higher than the river in front of us. It's a bit like, so it's like the river's this high on the side we were from, and on the other side of the gate it's this high, so they open one gate and you go in and then they let all the water out so that, yeah, so that you're, now we're lower, we're the same level as the water on the other side, and then going back they raise the water so that you would go up. Okay, so once we've gone through this bit's going in front of us. I'm going to end this scope and have a cup of tea from my flask and a sandwich, a Marmite sandwich. Oh, haven't you? It's really common in Britain, locks all the way along the rivers and the canals. They're not usually big locks like this. This is a really particularly big lock. They're usually, there are lots of smaller ones that are operated by a big handle and a like clockwork mechanism. So when we get through the other side of this, I'm gonna go. So thank you all, everybody, for joining in this scope and coming on this river adventure with me. And thank you for those of you who gave me hearts, and big shout out to Tony, Blackfish Tuna. Yeah, very warm hopefully, not very cool. Nice tea, Sebastian, and also thank you Laurie for joining in as well, and thank you Stephen, thank you everybody. Shall we go? We're through. So thanks again. Bye.